without my lovely partner Mark, who's here today, and we work very much as a team. So all the beautiful frames are all made by Mark, but he's much more of a support than just a frame maker. He helps me hugely in what I do. The actual making of the artwork, I was just talking to Eve's mum, Nicola, who was saying that she went to an art school recently and there wasn't a print room, and I came from a place in an art school where there was always a print room and you spent lots of time in the print room. But then, like Nicola, I went through a time when I've got little children and you couldn't get to the print studio. I'm actually a founder member of Leicester Print Workshop, which is a cooperative of artists who basically set up a small terraced house with print equipment so everybody can go and use it. But as many of us know, once you've got children, it can be quite difficult even to get out to those facilities. So really, I used to be an etcher, and then I started doing relief printing, which is what I do predominantly now, because you don't actually need a print room to do this. It's very democratic. And before I did have my lovely Albion press, I used to use a wooden spoon for the printing, which you can get a beautiful print with. And most of the work that we've got on the walls is done using this material, which is Japanese vinyl. It does actually come from Japan, and it's from Intaglio Printmaker. I do use the normal lino that you would have come across if you were printing at school. But the good thing about this is it's very smooth and it cuts very easily. With the traditional lino, you always have to sand it down to get rid of the slight tooth on it to get a really smooth surface. So sort of for practical reasons, as well as artistic reasons, I moved into doing more relief work, which I've sort of stuck with alongside my painting. So all the artwork that you can see up is actually a combination of relief printing, and the colour is actually done with silkscreen. And if any of you go on YouTube, like I was just discussing, there's a little video you can see in my studio, and it's quite a small space. But they're all made within that small space, the colour using just hand-cut stencils onto a silkscreen, and then the block is added to the top of that. Except for one or two, I'm lucky enough to work the one in the corner with the hair, that's all silkscreen, though it was cut as a lino. That's printed at Penfold Press. So I am lucky enough to work with editioning houses as well now, which is a lovely thing to do, but my predominant work is done all by myself in quite a small space. So that's the